Hello everyone, my name is Tim from Computing at School and welcome to this very quick video where I will show you how to upload an event to the Computing at School website. This is a function that is for our community leaders and I will show you the very simple steps in and how to do it. So first of all, make sure you are logged in and head over to my profile. And once you are in your profile, you will go to the Manage Your Events function, which is above the resources, and this lovely green button called Event Management, in which case you click on it. And once you have clicked on it, you will come to the Event Management page. This is where all your events are, past and present. So once you are ready to create a new event, guess what? Click on Create New Event. Okay, so this is an event for the CAS, or the imaginary secondary CAS community. So the imaginary secondary CAS community meeting. One thing that gets asked quite often is the name of the event, and the traditional format is to put the name of the CAS community in and call it the imaginary secondary CAS community or wherever you are meeting. But you might determine also that what you are doing in the meeting needs to be in the event. If you do that, and absolutely that's totally bang on, you've got 60 characters to play with. So just bear that in mind when you're putting an event name together. I'm going to call this a Key Stage 3 special on Python because that is what the imaginary secondary CAS community members, don't say that 10 times very fast, have decided that they want to cover from our autumn term meeting. This is what they wanted for the spring term meeting, and they wanted to host it in mid-March. So I'm setting up the event about 6 weeks out, which is good lead-in time on the 16th of March. And then the start time and the end time, I'm going for a traditional 4 till 5 slot. If you are a community leader, you'll find your community name here. You might have more than one community. Some of you do, but most of you will have one community, in which case your community will be here and you can select it. Just imagine that this is the the imaginary secondary CAS community. Okay, 3 locations. We have a virtual online option, in which case you paste the URL of where your online event will be. As is often asked, which platform can I use? You can use any platform. So whether you fly the flag for Teams or for Meet or for Zoom or any other options, we're fine. We're cool. We're agnostic about platforms. So post the particular relevant URL here. You might determine also that you don't have an online event URL yet, and that's fine. You can come back and add it. But just bear in mind, until you add this URL, and when people register, there is a click to join button, and that click to join button only comes into being once you have added this URL. So make sure that that is there, because that's important in order for people to join. Face-to-face. So you might want to do the face-to-face event, in which case you put your venue, your address, and your postcode. Fairly self-explanatory. And then a third option, to reflect the modern world in which we live, is blended or hybrid. So both virtual and face-to-face, in which case you add the online event URL here and the venue name, address, and postcode here. You can also add a limit on the number of places, useful for face-to-face, and maybe workshops or things that you might want to run where you want to limit the number of places that people can, number of places available. I'm setting no for no maximum capacity because whether it's 20, 25 people from my local community or the rest of the world that want to join the event because it's online, they can do. Okay. Event summary. So there's 2 things here, an event summary and event description to describe the event. So the event summary is 200 characters, so basically a brief one-liner to summarize the event that's happening. And I have a one-liner here. Join us online for latest quick changes here as we go. So yeah, one-liner, very self-explanatory. And next up, So again, pay attention, 200 characters here for the summary. Next up, the description. So this is where you can go into quite a bit more detail, around the event. I've got a basic agenda, and I've taken that one-liner from above and pasted it here. This is full HTML, so you can make changes to this, and you can even add images underneath if you want. And then you have all the formatting functionality that you see, for example, in our blogs and resource posts, stuff like that. So here we go. Let's add an agenda. Let's give it a bit of bold and stuff. I'm going to just, again, you could add a table if you feel like it would be more neat. I might come back because I'm going to add my guest names as well. I've got guests who will share from different schools that will showcase what they do with Python and share some really cool tools. And I might even change the summary to add the names of those guests because I think they're a draw. But I can, again, beautiful thing is you can come back and edit at any time. Okay. Email address for further inquiries so that people who register can get in touch. Pretty much all there is to it. Really cool. Be sure to click the Make Event Live button. If you create an event and you do not click that button, it will sit in draft and won't be live in the front end. So be sure to click Create Event. So when I click on the Create Event button, it does exactly that. I have an event. Let's go have a look at the event page. And here you go. Key Stage 3 Python Special, Imaginary Secondary CAS Community. Here's my description. There's the register button. Yeah, cool. I'm live. Beautiful thing is, as I say, you can go back and you can edit it at any time. So above resources, go back to event management. And you can scroll along and you can edit it. So for example, I might want to start the event at 5 and finish it at 6, for example, or I might want to add some more details into the thing. The great thing is you can go back anytime. Another cool feature on the event management page, and this is something that came in with the new website, is the ability to manage your event, and you can actually upload documents onto your event as well, which is really cool if you want to share things in advance. That's very good for workshops or things that you might want people to look at. So there's this event resources function here, and you can upload anything, PDFs, images, Excel, PowerPoints, you name it. And you can see the names of people registering as well, which is very useful. And if you need to cancel the event for whatever reason, there's the red button. Oh yes. Okay, I'll just quickly show you before I finish this video. I'll just quickly show you that it is live. There you go. Keyword imaginary. There it is on the website. It probably won't be on the website when you come to view it, but there you go. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you have any queries, your outreach manager is a useful person to get in touch with if you have any queries regarding your event. And you can also contact comp@sch@bcs.uk for any email inquiries or queries regarding your events as well. So that was how to upload an event to the Computing at School website. My name is Tim. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much. Bye bye for now.